Reiner murder case turns dark. Megyn Kelly speculates Menendez-Style defense? Desperation move? Kelly floats shock theory. Fresh controversy has now entered the already explosive Rob Reiner murder case, this time from conservative commentator Megyn Kelly. On December 18, 2025, Megyn Kelly floated a provocative theory about the legal strategy Nick Reiner could pursue as he faces murder charges in the killings of his parents, filmmaker Rob Reiner and Michele singer Reiner. Speaking on her SiriusXM podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show, Kelly suggested the defense may attempt to echo the infamous Menendez brothers case by alleging abuse by the father. Kelly immediately stressed a crucial point. "It's not going to work for Nick Reiner. It's just not," she said, calling the idea an out-of-left-field prediction. She also made it clear she was not accusing Rob Reiner of any wrongdoing. "In no way am I imputing Rob Reiner, nor do I believe there's anything untoward," Kelly said. "By all accounts, he seems a loving father and an appropriate father." Still, Kelly explained why the Menendez case was on her mind. "That's also California, and this is what triggered it," she said, referring to the Beverly Hills murders committed by Lyle and Eric Menendez, who claimed years of abuse after killing their parents. Kelly then cited a Daily Mail report describing alleged on-set tension between Rob Reiner and his son, Nick, during a film they worked on together. According to Kelly, an unnamed actor told the outlet there was visible hostility. "They were fighting, they were arguing with each other on set," Kelly said. She claimed the actor described behavior he found uncomfortable. "They were kissing each other on the lips, which was weird," Kelly said. "They bickered, there was definitely hostility there." Kelly then posed a direct, hypothetical question about the defense strategy. "Is there a likelihood Nick Reiner pulls a card from the Menendez defense?" she asked. "Says he was molesting me my whole life and plays the sympathy card with a California jury." Kelly emphasized the difficulty of disproving such claims while reiterating she was speculating, not alleging. Nick Reiner, 32, has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder with special circumstances. Prosecutors allege a knife was used, exposing him to life without parole or the death penalty. Kelly described the possible strategy as desperation. She pointed to reports suggesting the case against Nick Reiner may be severe if evidence holds up in court. According to TMZ, Nick Reiner checked into a Santa Monica hotel just hours after the killings. Hotel staff allegedly found the shower full of blood, with bloodstains also reported on the bed and mattress.
On December 14, 2025, LAPD officers from our West Los Angeles division responded to a death investigation at the 200 block of South Chadbourne Avenue, which is in the Brentwood section of Los Angeles. Upon entering the residence, they discovered the bodies of Mr. and Mrs. Reiner. Detectives from our Robbery Homicide Division Homicide Special Section immediately initiated a comprehensive investigation. The evidence gathered led to the arrest of their son, Nick Reiner, who was taken into custody later that night without incident in the Exposition Park section of our city. Today, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office has formally filed charges against Mr. Reiner for the murder of his parents. This case is heartbreaking and deeply personal, not only for the Reiner family and their loved ones, but for our entire city. We extend our deepest condolences to all of those who were affected by this tragedy.
Okay, so in terms of how the Los Angeles Police Department became aware, it was a request from the Los Angeles Fire Department who responded to the scene first. We responded to their request for assistance at the scene of the incident. Our initial West LA officers that responded determined that a crime had occurred, and they immediately notified our Robbery Homicide Division. They've responded, and they have taken over the investigation since that point. He was arrested in a public area, in the Exposition Park area near the University of Southern California campus. He was approached by the officers, and he was arrested without incident. There were no indications that There was no indication that he was going to resist or anything like that. He didn't flee or anything like that. He was taken into custody without issue, and he was transported to our police headquarters facility.
Kelly also referenced Nick Reiner's attorney, Alan Jackson, noting that high-profile defense lawyers are expected to make aggressive moves when the stakes are this high.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I just have a couple of quick words. First of all, and most importantly, this is a devastating tragedy that has befallen the Reiner family. We all recognize that. Our hearts go out to the entire Reiner family. There are very, very complex and serious issues that are associated with this case. Those need to be thoroughly but very carefully dealt with and examined and looked at and analyzed. We ask that during this process you allow the system to move forward in the way that it was designed to move forward, not with a rush to judgment, not with jumping to conclusions, but with restraint and with dignity and with the respect that this system and this process deserves and that the family deserves. So with that, we are set for January 7th for an arraignment. That's the next court date, and that's all I have to say at this point. There may be more at some other point, but today we're going to rest on where we stand procedurally, which is this was a continuance of an arraignment. Nothing happened today substantively. We'll be back for an arraignment in the same department on the 7th of January. We'll see you then.